Hey guys, it's Joe again from the Phantasmal team. It's been a little while, haven't done a video for a little bit. We've been really busy on a number of things, but we're back now. We're back, and we haven't been idle. We've actually been doing a lot of work. There's been a few fundamental things that we've had to get going, and they are around the UI and also how the scene loads to basically fix some of the memory issues that some players have had. So I'll start with what we have here. So we've got the UI currently, and as you can see here, when you hit escape, it is very different from what we had previously. So it's a much tidier UI now. And part of the reason we did this was because we'll also be porting to Xbox One really soon too. It's been a bit of a challenge too, so Chilberto's mostly been working on that. Fortunately, I haven't had to look at it too much. He's much smarter than I am, so he's much better at it than me. But it's looking pretty good. So it's a lot tidier. You remember the old one was pretty gross. Not a lot of good layout and formatting. So this one is a lot better. Probably a lot more logical to a lot of people now. Yeah, so it's a lot tidier. But to get here, I know it doesn't look like much, but to get here, we had to basically extract out our old UI system, a thing called Daikon Forge. It probably doesn't mean a lot to anyone else, unless you know how to, unless you're a Unity developer. But in order to take it out, we had to remove links to a lot of things. So it took a lot of time. It was pretty painful. Then we had to do that anyway because we wanted to upgrade to a better version of Unity, which is the game engine that we're using. So, but now that we've done it, thank God, it's all sweet. So now we're on a much newer version of Unity, which means we can do a lot more with the game moving forward. So we've got our settings, all that kind of thing. The one thing that probably isn't totally ironed out yet is the key configuration, so we're still looking to work on this a little bit more. There are a couple of teething issues with this since switching to new UI, but overall a huge step forward. So that's the first thing, the UI. The other thing that I wanted to point out is basically the how we've organized the scene structure within Unity. And without kind of going to a massive technical explanation, which I'd probably not be able to do anyway, because that once again that was Chilberto's doing a very, very good job. Essentially, it loads a scene every time a new dungeon or a new level is generated. So we have a couple of different scenes now. So it probably doesn't mean a lot to you guys, but before we only had one monolithic scene, so we had a single scene. Now we've got an apartment scene, which is here, the one that you can see in front of you, where you start, and then you've got an RDG level scene, which is where the game is, and that reloads every single time. So that hopefully, so test this a little bit, hopefully this will clear up a lot of the memory issues that some players have been having. So I know I've received a few reports, not heaps of them, but a few reports that players have got to a certain point and then the game crashes, and sometimes looking at the log files, that is due to memory issues. So hopefully now that we've broken that up, or Chilberto's broken that up, and restructured the fundamentals of how the game works, it'll be a lot more stable. So that's the hope. So yes, that is really about it. I know it doesn't seem like a lot to some people, but if you have any grasp on dev and how some of the challenges with Unity and upgrading certain things, it was a big job. It was a big job. But from here on in, what we're going to be working on is we're going to be putting together a few more rooms, a little bit more content, and then as a sneak peek for next time, I'll start showing you a concept that we've also been looking at as well for our next game. So we'll still carry on working on Phantasmal, obviously, just to get some of the other content and things in there, but we're also really excited to start working on our next game as well. So we've only just been kind of throwing around a few ideas and brainstorming and stuff, but hopefully by next time I'll actually have something to show you. And it's going to be multiplayer as well. So I know some people in the past have said, oh, well, Phantasmal will be multiplayer. So it won't be Phantasmal multiplayer, but it will be a multiplayer survival horror. And I think you're going to really like it. So that's basically it. So thanks again, everyone, for being patient with us. I know this has taken a little while, but the results, I think, are well worth it in terms of stability and better UI and be able to do more stuff moving forward with a better version of Unity. So the other thing I really wanted to quickly do, whoops, cursor, just need to get my cursor back, is I just want to say, in the tradition of what we've done in the past, I just want to say thank you to a few people so that we've had some real stars. So Dopefish, my main man, Dopefish, thank you. Awesome contributions as always. Top man or woman, not sure. And Black X Me Tank. Okay, so these guys have been taking some really awesome screenshots. So Black X Me Tank took a really awesome one of a Stava. I don't really know how to use this recording tool that well, so I can't flip to that image, but it's really awesome. We had Templar 6, we had Crake, we had Alloway, and they've all been doing some really awesome screenshots. So I've been throwing in some comments in there, noticing some really good work there, so thank you all of you guys. And also one shout out for Jack HK, guessing Hong Kong, 2016 WH, not sure what that means. So Jack HK 2016 WH has been giving us some really nice suggestions in the forums as well, keeping it real positive. So thanks so much everyone. Look forward to a lot more videos, and this time there will be a lot more because I've got a lot more stuff, and we got over that hump of getting the UI out and getting the latest version of Unity. So look forward to a lot more videos on Phantasmal, as well as a bit of an intro and sneak peek to our next game. But please, if you enjoy this game, you enjoy some of the other stuff that we've been doing, please subscribe, and there's a lot of stuff here for you to enjoy, especially if you like horror gaming, which is my favorite. So thanks again guys, see you next time.